practicing gratitude? It seems simple, right? Just say thank you, appreciate what you have, count your blessings. But what if I told you that practicing gratitude has the power to completely change your life? Hi, I'm Tash and welcome back or welcome to The Loving Lifestyle, a channel dedicated to helping you live your best life. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe by hitting that big red button and the little bell below so you never miss my content. I post twice a week here on YouTube about self-discovery, mindset and productivity. Today, I'm going to explain to you exactly how I changed my life with gratitude and how you can too. So let's get into it. The 5 ways that practicing gratitude has changed my life. Firstly, it allows me to turn my mood around in a moment. This was the most surprising and most valuable change for me. The simple act of thinking about what it is that I'm grateful for has the power to turn a bad day around and give me a fresh boost of energy that no amount of coffee or retail therapy could create. Gratitude is invigorating. Secondly, gratitude supports me in attracting more positive things into my life. When you are grateful for what you have, you already feel abundant. So you continue to attract more abundance. I used to feel so lacking in happiness, lacking in friendships, lacking in money, lacking in intelligence, lacking in opportunities. And so all I attracted into my life was more lack, more disconnect, more missed opportunities, more aimless spending. By learning to be grateful for all I already have in my life, I've been able to shift my mindset to one of abundance and strengthen those connections, attract more opportunities, and learn and grow exponentially. Thirdly, it helps me see the good in the bad. There is always something positive amongst the negative. There is always something good in the bad. Even the absolute worst case scenarios come with small blessings. Now that blessing may be tiny in comparison to the scope of the bad, but it is there and it is worth noticing and expressing gratitude towards. Because without the bad, that good thing would never have happened. And that is something to be grateful for. Fourthly, practicing gratitude allows me to be present rather than always looking to the next thing, the next experience, to keep me going and driving me forwards. A combination of meditation and gratitude has allowed me to be much more patient and focus more on what I already have right now in this moment and using that to drive me forwards. And finally, it stops me from burning out. Burnout happens when we work so hard at something and we don't take a break. And ultimately, we end up exhausted and unable to do any more. I used to be queen of burnout. I had a cycle of work my ass off, completely crash, repeat. But by practicing gratitude, I've been able to work smarter, more calmly and consistently, because I no longer feel like I have to rush and get absolutely everything done as soon as possible in order to be happy with my life. Because I am already happy with my life, because I can see all the beautiful things that I have to be grateful for. So next, how to actually practice gratitude. There are many ways to express gratitude. A lot of people keep gratitude diaries where they write down 3 to 5 things that they're grateful for either every morning or evening. But you can also keep a running list every time you notice something new. You can think about what you're grateful for every morning in the shower for a few minutes. Or you can take a moment to close your eyes before work to reflect on your gratitudes and set yourself up for a great working day. You can share a gratitude with a family member every morning over breakfast, or do a gratitude text exchange with a friend. When you practice gratitude, really try to hone in on how you feel about the thing that you're grateful for. I practice gratitude in 2 ways. Firstly, I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for every morning in my little notebook. In this way, I make it a regular habit. I don't forget to do it because it's always there on my nightstand. And it also just helps me set myself up for a good day when I think about all the things I have to look forward to and things that I'm grateful for. But my favorite way to practice practice gratitude is to turn my day around when my mood is flat. It's the middle of the day, the afternoon energy slump is starting to kick in, I'm feeling a little stressed and irritated, and I'm not as far through my to-do list as I'd like to be. Because, well, I'm never as far through my to-do list as I'd like to be. And I need to inspire myself to get cracking on the next task, refocus my vision, and get rid of that negative energy. So I take a few moments tidying my desk or putting my clothes away to reflect on the things that I'm grateful for, including having my desk and having clothes to put away. I smile to myself and I think about all the good things in my life. My incredible boyfriend, my loving puppy, my warm bed, the gingerbread latte I made that morning, the yummy dinner that I'm gonna cook tonight, the good water pressure of my shower, the fact that the massive pimple that I've been fighting for days is finally starting to go down, that it's sunny today, that good convo that I had with a friend earlier. There are endless things to be grateful for. And they're not massive life-altering things on their own, but they are blessings. And by taking some time to really notice how lucky you are to even have these things in your life, your mood will totally shift into a much more high vibe state. Because gratitude seems so simple, it can sometimes be even harder to commit to, since you can't always feel the immediate effects. And it seems crazy that something as easy to do as practicing gratitude can change your life in such a massive way. So, in order to stick to the habit, we need to treat it with the utmost importance and really incorporate it into our day. Pop your journal on your pillow every morning when you make your bed so that you can't forget to fill it in before you go to sleep. Set a reminder on your phone, or add it to your to-do list, or habit tracker to hold yourself accountable to getting it done. Habits take a while to establish, but give it time and it will start to stick. And also do some research on the evidence behind practicing gratitude, because honestly, it's quite astounding how much of an impact gratitude can actually have on our lives and our bodies. In this video, I've just spoken about the 5 ways that gratitude has changed my life. There are many, many more compelling reasons to start practicing gratitude out there as well, so that might help you make that habit stick. I want to add a little bit of a disclaimer to the end of this video. When I struggled with my mental health a few years back, one of the worst things for me was the intense feeling of guilt for not being happy despite having so much to be grateful for. I didn't know why I felt depressed or why I couldn't just feel happy for what I had. And that made it worse because I would think about everybody who had less than me and think I was a horrible person for not being grateful. Big stuff, I know. But what I've since realized is that whilst I understood that I should be happy with what I had, I didn't realize that I could feel grateful without settling or ignoring the issues or pretending to be happy. I don't think that being happy and being grateful are the same thing. Gratitude isn't toxic positivity. You can be grateful and still be depressed as hell. And I think if I had known about little exercises like noticing and expressing appreciation for the better things in my life rather than feeling guilty for having them and like I didn't deserve them, I probably would have been able to drag myself out of my hole a lot quicker. So to summarize, the ways that gratitude has changed my life and how you can use it to create your best life too. Practicing gratitude has allowed me to turn my day around when I'm feeling bleh. It is one of the ways that I maintain a high vibe state that allows me to attract more positive opportunities and abundance into my life. It helps me see the good in the bad and allows me to be present. And it helps me avoid burnout. There are many ways to practice gratitude, but the most important factor is to focus on how the things that you're grateful for make you feel. Treat gratitude as a habit and do what you need to do to make that stick. Be that setting reminders, leaving your journal in a hard to miss place, or finding some accountability. Remember that in order to live our best lives, we need to be present, to think positively, to feel high vibe and optimistic about life, and avoid stressing ourselves out. So the fact that something so simple as noticing and reflecting on a few things that you feel grateful for every day has the power to elicit these things is incredible. One small daily habit and you will be well on your way to living your best life. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you feel inspired to start incorporating more gratitude into your life, then hit that little like button below. And why not start by letting me know in the comments 3 things that you're grateful for. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you next week or over on my Instagram at the.lovinglifestyle. That's lucky. Almost recorded that without actually pressing record. That would not have been good. There's a spider running around my ceiling and I don't want to do anything about it.